Welcome to Bespoke Blogs. This blog is about biohydrogen, creation from microalgae. As of late, there has been an expanding interest in numerous nations for speeding up the advancement of hydrogen advances. That is on the grounds that the utilization of hydrogen as an energy transporter, along with other elective homegrown fills and advancements, can upgrade long-haul energy security, while alleviating the impacts of air contamination and ozone-depleting substance emanations. There are a few techniques for hydrogen creation: improving of gaseous petrol, gasification of coal and biomass, water parting by water electrolysis, photoelectrolysis, photobiological creation and high-temperature deterioration, and bacterial aging, dull aging. For all hydrogen creation measures, there is a requirement for huge improvement in plant efficiencies, diminishing capital expenses, and dependability and working adaptability. In this part, two organic techniques for hydrogen creation including microalgae are talked about. The first is biophotolysis, in which microalgae utilize light energy to deliver hydrogen from water. The subsequent innovation includes a few genera of microscopic organisms fit for maturing the sugars, either primary or put away in the microalgal cell, proteins, and lipids, present in microalgae, as substrates to deliver hydrogen. At last, a day-to-day existence cycle evaluation on hydrogen creation by these two techniques is utilized to distinguish the innovative bottlenecks, identify the shortcomings, and center the examination endeavors required. Creation of biohydrogen: the non-renewable energy sources are exhausting and bringing about genuine climate issues. Hydrogen gas is viewed as a likely contender for a future energy economy. Hydrogen is the solitary sans carbon fuel, with water as its last burning item. In this way, the utilization of hydrogen will extraordinarily add to the decrease of the energy-related natural issues, like nursery outflow or corrosive downpour. Biohydrogen is characterized as hydrogen created organically, most usually by green growth, microbes and archaea from both development and from squander natural materials. Most organically created hydrogen in the biosphere is advanced in microbial aging cycles. These creatures disintegrate natural, make a difference to carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Microalgae biomass, being wealthy in sugars, has extraordinary potential as feedstock for the creation of different biofuels, for example, biodiesel, bioethanol, biohydrogen and biogas, in a monetarily compelling and harmless to the ecosystem way. Microalgae are a high expected wellspring of biomass for the creation of food, modern materials, drugs and energy. Microalgae like cyanobacteria and green growth can create biohydrogen after inference of their photosynthetic digestion. Plus, microalgae can likewise be utilized as feedstock for biohydrogen creation by microbial dull aging. Biohydrogen from microalgae is sustainable. The creation of biohydrogen by microalgae through photograph maturation is of revenue, since it produces hydrogen gas from the most abundant assets, light and water. Notwithstanding, the variation of the green growth to an anaerobic climate is essential. Tragically, hydrogen creation by this interaction is very incapable, since the at the same time delivered oxygen would hinder the hydrogenase protein. Hence, gathering of oxygen will stop the hydrogen creation measure. The creation of biohydrogen from microalgae through dull aging has gotten expanding consideration lately. Nonetheless, biohydrogen possibilities are typically low, and a pre-treatment step is regularly needed to change over polymeric starches into monomeric sugars, to build the microbial openness and further the biohydrogen creation. Hence, physical, compound and natural pretreatments are typically utilized to work with carbs depolymerization and upgrade biohydrogen creation from microalgae. The current smaller than usual audit will momentarily present the biohydrogen creation from microalgal biomass through dull aging, zeroing in on the pretreatments of microalgae to upgrade hydrogen creation. Benefits and disservices of hydrogen creation from microalgae. The parts of microalgae are significant for a wide scope of utilizations. Sugars in microalgae can exist as glucose and a few polysaccharides like starch, agar, carrageenan, and so forth, which are viewed as a suitable feedstock for age of different aging items. Algal lipids are made out of glycerol, sugars or bases esterified to soaked or unsaturated fats, which can be utilized for biodiesel creation. The connected long-chain unsaturated fats, shades, and proteins have their own nutraceutical and drug applications. Contrasting and the cellulose-based biomass and waste-actuated slime delivered from wastewater treatment plant, microalgae are a generally new fuel source. They enjoy numerous benefits. For instance, they have high development rate with the absorption of CO2. Development of microalgae can be gainful to the climate by consolidating with wastewater treatment. They can be effectively utilized as substrate with high sugar substance and basic design, etc. One of the significant disservices of microalgae for biohydrogen creation is the low biomass fixation in the microalgal culture, because of the restriction of light entrance, which in blend with the little size of algal cells makes the reap of algal biomass moderately exorbitant. The enormous water substance of collected algal biomass likewise implies its drying would be an energy-devouring cycle. The higher capital expenses and the fairly escalated care needed by a microalgal cultivating office, contrasted with an ordinary horticultural homestead, is another factor that blocks the business execution of the biofuels from microalgae system. In any case, these issues are required to be survived or limited by innovation advancement. Given the tremendous capability of microalgae as the most effective essential makers of biomass, there is little uncertainty that they will at last get quite possibly the main elective fuel sources. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.